Hello, I am Rishikesh. Let's start to talking about the AWS cloud practitioners. The first one is IAM role for services. IAM role are temporary identities with permissions. Service like EC2, Lambda, and ECS can assume roles to access the other AWS services securely. Example, an EC2 instance running an app in need to store logs in S3 instead of embedding access keys. You assign an EC2 role that allow put object into S3. Rule user temporary credential from AWS STS security token services which auto expire and reduce risk. Why it's matter? Prevent hard coding key, improve the security and makes permissions management easier. IAM security tools, security detector. Okay. IAM Access Analyzer scans your policy and resources to check if they are said outside your AWS account. Example, it's one. If an S3 bucket is a public, IAM Credential Report spreadsheet showing all user password policies, MFA status, and access key useful for audits. IAM Policy Simulator lets you test policy before applying them. Example, you can check if a new policy allow the right permissions, service last accessed data. Show when a user or role last accessed a service. Help you remove unused permissions. Why they matter? These tools help prevent over permissions access and detect security risk. IAM guidelines and best practice. Always enable MFA on the root user and sensitive accounts. Apply the principle of least privilege. Only give the extract permissions needed, nothing extra. User IAM group to organize user, example developers, admin, and attach the policies to group instead of individuals. Rotate or avoid a long-term access key if possible. User IAM roles with temporary credentials. Take user and roles for a better organization, department and project. Monitor IAM activity using cloud trail long all API calls plus access analyzer. Regularly review who has access and remove unused accounts and key. Share responsibility model for IAM user. IAM AWS responsibility secure the global infrastructure, data center, server, network, and network hardware. Protect the manage service like patching of RDS database or managing S3 storage. Durability, customer responsibility. Manage IAM user group role and policies. Protect access key and passwords. Enable MFA, rotate credential and enforce strong password policies. Control who can access data and services. Example, AWS ensure that S3 is secure as a service, but you must configure bucket policies currently to avoid making it public. IAM section summary. Identity and access management is a foundation of AWS security, controlling who can access what resource and under which conditions. It's allow you to create user groups and roles and assign the permissions using policies to ensure the principle of least privilege. IAM role provide temporary credential for applications and services, reducing the risk of hard code keys. AWS also offer tools like Access Analyzer, Policy Simulator, and Credential Report to monitor and secure access. Following best practices such as enabling MFA regularly, reviewing permissions, and organizing a user into groups. ensure that your AWS environment remains secure. Finally, understanding the shared responsibility model is a crucial. AWS secures the underlying cloud infrastructure while you are responsible for managing identities, access policies, and data protection within your account. Thank you so much.